welterweight division matchup. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful, diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 165 pounds. Fighting out of Mumbai, India, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready? You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Connects with a right hand, pretty good punch that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this young man. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Now a knee. Oh! Both guys landing with conviction now.
Oh, nice.
Russian defense there. Got the single collar tie.
Nice punch there.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Look at the turnover in that kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Beautiful head kick.
And they clinch once again. Lee gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Just out of range with that right hook.
Take him down.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just misses with the jab there. Uppercut to the head.
Digging kick.
Blocks the shot.
Massive knee lands from the tie clinch.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that strike.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to a knee to the body. It could end the night.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Battling for hooks. Oh, eats a knee to the head.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Lands with the kick there, no pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws. Big leg kick lands. Right hand punch to the clinch. Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Let's go. Use your defense. Keep that left hand up for me.
All right, single collar tie now.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his chin into his opponent.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace. Nice leg kick.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Diving punch lands. Lee's hook to the body appeared to be blocked by the defense. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Round 2 is next. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Your cardio is insane. All those sprints, all the conditioning we did in the gym.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Huge block there. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Big body kick. big punch land.
Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, spinning back fist lands. Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet, very nice. And he continues to work the body here. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Straight right hand, no good. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Beautiful strike.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry, rotates the head outside to high cross. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or am I read my last right?
Absolutely not. You don't survive it. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame.
Working on a guillotine.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Bon Flu. He's got the side mount, and now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Back to the feet now. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest
nice
advantage?
scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. 20 seconds left. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. That strike blocked by Lee. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that better fighter, better in the key round.
And they separate.
What a punch.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Oh, single collar tie here. Head kick, that's a miss.
Let's get some offense.
Lands a nice straight punch there. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What do you follow up a great punch like this with? I'm excited to see what happens.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. You can go back to him right now and fire up the video to look at beauty in action. And he was the one causing all the action.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, he got that knee up to the head. Effective punch there by Lee. Just missed with the leg kick. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Single collar tie now. Oh, a huge block there.
Nice.
And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head, potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Again, they clinch. Oh, knee to the head.
That's a big strike right there.
Back and forth we go.
Big head kick lands.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finishes.
Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Lee. Oh, tags him with the jab on the counter. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Big leg kick land.
Misses again with a right punch.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. I mean, he's cutting them down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. Head kick lands.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Oh, shades of Ben Saunders against Brandon Wolf back in the day. A lot of knees, a lot of volume here. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
My boy John Anik is a encyclopedia of knowledge and threw it all the way back. But those knees will definitely take effect the longer this fight goes.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Lee's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do with it.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Very nice leg kick there by Lee.
Nice punch lands over the top.
And they separate. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Lee. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And he caught the kick.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Lee gets hit flush with that overhand, and that one hit hard. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. Good jab.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
Nice head kick. Beautiful leg kick thrown.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, pinpoint knee to the body. If you're trying to knock me out, one knee to the body, I'm done.
Every time his opponent tries to get close, he just drives that knee to the body. Great timing.
Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that the body damage is not as important as protecting the eye, because the more the eye gets cut up, the more of a chance the commission will come in and say enough is enough, we have to stop this fight. Big kick.
Big power shot there. Lee gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
And he comes through with a big knee. Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Fantastic takedown land.
He might get a finish here. And he's out. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, has the guard closed here, working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. We'll see if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush. They get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. The reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, well, we'll see if his opponent can make the requisite adjustments. He got taken down left and right there that previous round.
It's going to be very difficult because he never got a specific type of takedown. It was always something different, but it always led to his opponent getting great top position.
It almost looked like he went limp there for a second.
Nice punch there by Lee.
That was a thudding leg kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done. What a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands that puts out your opponent's lights.